The practical pickup is back, and it's coming in a way nobody expected. The 2026 Toyota Stout isn't trying to be the biggest truck on the road. It's not trying to dominate with extreme power or oversized design. Instead, it's bringing something we haven't seen in a long time, a truck that actually makes sense for real life. Welcome back to MVPWHEEL, where we don't just talk about vehicles, we talk about the ones that change how people drive. Let's rewind for a moment. There was a time when trucks were simple, reliable, compact, and built to do the job without unnecessary complexity. That's exactly what the original Stout represented, and now in 2026, Toyota is bringing that idea back, but with a modern twist that fits today's world, because let's be honest, the truck market has gone a little extreme, bigger bodies, higher prices, and fuel consumption that doesn't make sense for everyday use. And while those trucks still have their place, they don't fit everyone's needs. Most people don't need a massive pickup to drive to work, run errands, or go on a weekend trip. And that's exactly why the Stout matters. This truck is expected to focus on practicality first. A compact size that's easy to handle, easy to park, and comfortable for daily driving. Something that fits into your lifestyle instead of forcing you to adapt to it. And in today's fast-moving world, that kind of balance is more valuable than ever. Now let's talk about what makes this truck truly modern. One of the biggest expectations is a hybrid powertrain. And this is where the Stout really stands out, because instead of sacrificing fuel efficiency for performance, it's expected to combine both. Smooth acceleration, instant torque, and significantly better mileage compared to traditional trucks. Think about that for a second. A pickup truck that doesn't constantly drain your wallet at the fuel station. A truck you can drive every day without worrying about fuel costs. That's not just practical, that's smart, but practicality doesn't mean boring. The design of the 2026 Stout is expected to be bold and modern. A strong front grille, sharp lighting, and a clean, rugged look that still feels premium. It's compact, but it has presence. It looks like a truck, just a more refined one inside. Things are expected to feel even more impressive. This isn't going to be a basic work truck interior. Expect a large touchscreen, smartphone connectivity, digital displays, and advanced safety features. It's built for comfort, convenience, and everyday usability. And that's what makes this truck different. It's not just about what it can do, it's about how it fits into your daily life. Now let's talk about capability. The Stout isn't trying to replace heavy-duty trucks, and it doesn't need to. It's expected to handle light towing, hauling, and weekend adventures with ease, enough power for real-world use, without going overboard. And for most people, that's exactly what they need. Then comes one of the most important factors, price. If Toyota manages to keep the Stout affordable, it could open the door for a completely new group of buyers. People who never considered owning a truck before might suddenly see it as a practical option. And that's how you create something truly impactful. But here's something important to keep in mind. Not every detail is officially confirmed yet. A lot of what we're seeing is based on expectations and industry trends. So while the Stout looks incredibly promising, it's important to stay realistic. Still, the direction is clear. The demand for smaller, more efficient trucks is growing. People want vehicles that match their lifestyle, not just their image, and Toyota is in the perfect position to deliver exactly that. Now imagine this. Instead of buying a large, expensive truck that you barely use to its full potential, you choose something like the Stout, smaller, smarter, and designed for real life. That's not just a different choice, that's a better one for many people. And that's why the practical pickup is back, not because it's trendy, but because it makes sense. At the end of the day, the 2026 Toyota Stout isn't about being the biggest or the most powerful. It's about being the most useful, the most efficient, the most relevant for today's world. And if Toyota gets this right, this truck could quietly become one of the most important vehicles of the decade. So before you make your next move, before you decide what truck to buy, take a moment to think about what you actually need, because the smartest choice isn't always the biggest one. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe to MVP Wheel, and turn on notifications, because the future of practical vehicles is just getting started, and you don't want to miss it.